apparently Ruby Rose, well, she's supposed to be a rapper, but really she's an industry prostitute, in my opinion. Is making a bunch of headlines, even saying on Instagram, linking that a rapper was weak in bed, which I'm not about to say the dude's name. Remember, I also did a short with her talking about she admitted that Drewski, she lied about dating Drewski and said he paid her to date her for PR, and she admitted that she lied about it because he hurt her feelings, whatever. And like I said, it's always about how a woman feels. And one thing about it, they always gonna tell you what they did. They can't hold it in. Remember, it was a chick that be on Corey Holcomb show. Her name is Just Niche, and she said she was living with guilt. I don't think it's guilt with women. I just think they don't know how to shut the fuck up. And excuse my language. I don't think it's guilt with women. I just think they can't hold water. With Moneybag Yo, he said, watch what you lay up and tell to these bees, because they can't hold water. Period. I really don't think people today. And I know people my age, we know what lyricism is and all that stuff. But I honestly think people today really don't really listen to what rappers really be saying. So the ones that you can understand, they really be like, some of the rappers still be saying some shit that be going over. I think a lot of y'all heads. We just grew up listening to lyrics. So that's why I always kind of really listen to what rappers say. But he ain't lying. But Ruby Rose says her new man must make at least $5 million. Okay. And at the end of the day, why would you claim this when she has an OnlyFans and you can just buy a night with her? Ask yourself that. Why would you claim her when you could just buy, if you really want to, why would you claim her when you can buy a night with her? If that's what you in. We just know about the famous guys that she's been sleeping with since she was 18 years old. Right? Them the ones we know about. We don't know about the other guys that she's been sleeping with. I know they say sometimes a woman can boost your profile. You know what I'm saying? But no, not no whore. Sorry. And she's a beautiful woman. She was talking about her parents put her in cooking class. I heard her say that. Seemed to be well articulate. And you just think if she flew straight, she would have had a husband to take care of her. She probably could have did what the hell she wanted to do. She could have easily been married, but they don't have a mind frame. They don't have a mindset. No matter how they was raised with both parents, a lot of these women live vicariously through the internet. And when you have a woman that lives through when you have a particular woman or a child or a man that lives through the internet, it's really nothing that you can do. They measure their life through the internet. Real talk. They measure their life through the internet. That's no cap. They measure their life through the internet. But she said, if you're going to approach Ruby Rose, you better have your money right. Recently, the rapper revealed that any man who wants to pursue her must be making at least $5 million to be considered. It's a bunch of dudes that hit who didn't make $5 million, who don't got $5 million. Am I lying? It's a bunch of dudes who tossed her up in my Tupac voice who didn't make $5 million. So why do I need to make $5 million when other guys that took your virginity didn't probably have $5? So why do I need to make $5 million to get to purchase some used cat? He said, appearing on Aiden Ross's stream on Wednesday, Rose candidly shared what she expects a man to be pulling in for her to take him seriously. That's the key question. Take him seriously. So if you messing with her, you ain't got it. And you got to watch how women are like contracts. You have to watch what they say. See, seriously. Oh, that don't mean she won't sleep with you. That doesn't mean she won't sleep with you. Not at all. She'll sleep with you. But to be faithful or to claim you in public, which no dude want to claim porta potty in public, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you got to make $5 million. They think backwards. They don't think like, oh, my image is terrible. I have an OnlyFans. And maybe she think if I take a guy serious, I have to cut off my OnlyFans. And maybe that's why she thinking like that. Right? And she not making what she's saying on OnlyFans. I'm telling you that right now. She's not making that. But maybe that's the way she's thinking. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, why would I want to have to make $5 million to claim that? That's why I don't understand why a lot of these dudes in the industry, it must be an unspoken rule where you got to share these same hoes in the same circle. Because why not just go to Colombia somewhere around the world and find you some that nobody else had, or at least somebody had in America that look way better, that know how to be a wife, that's submissive, that's not going to embarrass you, especially if you don't let her get Americanized. Kind of see what I'm saying? So, like, why would I attain 5 million and pick you? I can pick way better candidates to put on my arm. I can't get nowhere with you on my arm. Quote, hopefully like at least 5 million a year and not seem shallow, but you guys probably wouldn't date an ugly girl, right? She asked. So I don't want to, bro. At the end of the day, bro, like, you're broke. You need it. Like, women who got money, honestly, the real women who really got money secured, like that, they not worried about what you making, bro. If you can take care of yourself and live a certain lifestyle, they cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Real women that you would consider dating ain't concerned about that. They concerned about your character and your potential. They can already tell that, okay, this dude right here, he gonna be great. They don't think about potential. They think about here and now. At the end of the day, what do you look like from under all that makeup? What do you look like? And she's a pretty girl with all that makeup, but what do you look like without all that makeup? You know what I'm saying? What do you look like on the inside? And your character is already flawed. So why would I just go up, do all that hard work, get $5 million just to lay up with you? It don't make no sense. It don't make any sense. I do all this hard work just to lay up with you. Like, get out of here. I can go to another country, date a bunch of women that look better than you, that was raised to be wives, right? That's going to treat me better, not shallow, not arrogant, who bring something much more to the table for far less. Why would I pick you? They don't think I'm about to pick a woman who's showing her body on OnlyFans, who's been with countless pookie rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't, like, in their mind, it don't make sense. And then you hit it, and if it was so good, and so a lot of these dudes wouldn't just pass you on. Most of the bad bitches y'all think, oh, they bad. Most of them makeup bitches, making up for what they really look like on the inside and on the outside with all that cake batter in here. That's a fact. You're an ugly bitch inside. They never look at that. They're ugly on the inside. So I'm gonna do all this work to get 5 million to be with her. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I cuffed you and married you. Not everybody fucking laughing at me. Absolutely not. She's approaching Brittany Renner level. And you look at them, you like, they fine enough. If they act right, they're fine enough. They're fine enough to be married and have a husband where they can do whatever they want to do whatever they want to do with their husband, to their husband. Their husband is going to take them as they, treat them like a queen, but they don't want that. Look at her, 21 Savage, all these other guys she been with. That's who she really wants. She likes, you have to make that amount of money to get her to consider stop looking around and being an industry hoe. Oh, this to stop me from being no hoe. I just need you to be a hoe for a minute, for a night or two, maybe 90 days, maybe a month, maybe a week, and I'm throwing you back to the streets. You feel what I'm saying? They don't understand that. Nobody wants to stop your hustle. You're finished goods at what, 25 years old? And you want to know how I know she lying about what she making on OnlyFans? You can look at her net worth. Also, the dude that she said paid her all that money to meet up in person. What was the dude say? Her high spender for 60K. He said that was a publicity stunt. She lied. She's 27. She's done. Little baby, 21 Savage. Now you talking about how 21 Savage was in bed. Or not 21 Savage. I'll keep his name anonymous. It wasn't 21 Savage. It's a wrap. They say these things. They say these things. They set these high standards. They set these high standards because they love being a whore. So you think about it. You be like, think about it this way for people who don't understand the mathematics of this. Think about it this way. You be like, man, I got this Mustang, right? This Mustang that's been in my family, or very, 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 very important to me, right? It's very sentimental. I love the car. I put a bunch of hours of working on the car myself. It's a unique car. Somebody said, well, would you sell that car? You'll be like, oh, it costs an awful lot for me to sell the car. They might be like, the Kelly Blue Book value of the car for what you did to it is $15,000. And you might be like, nah, it's sentimental. And they be like, well, I'll give you $150,000 for it. Well, you think about it now, no matter how much sentimental value it got, daddy left to you, granny left to you, being in your family for 50 years, and you need that 150. Do you want that 150? You're like, damn, he willing to pay that for this? You got to think about it. And most people are going to be like, that car gone. That's what she's doing. For me to stop being a whore, I have to be cashed out. For me to consider stop being a whore, this is the price that it's going to take. This is the price that it's going to take for me to consider stop being a whore. And guess what? A lot of you dumb niggas go, I've only got the girl of my dreams, and she ain't shit. Soon as that 5 million gone, or soon as you level up to 50 million, you're gonna get tired of that hoe, man. I'm telling you that right now. Beautiful woman, shitty human being. I'm telling you, it's nothing you can do with that long term. She's damaged goods. She cannot be salvaged. Women like that cannot be salvaged. You see women selling their bodies, they cannot be salvaged. Dudes like Terrence Howard, who sell their V card, sell their man card, they cannot be salvaged. They are compromised, damaged, permanently damaged individuals. And you'd be surprised, a lot of them that's willing to sell their bodies or do that to get on, they sell it for cheap, and they sell it for cheap. She's not worth me working hard to make $5 million. She's not worth that. But I just want to drop that knowledge on y'all. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. I appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.